Good morning, Jeff Roper, Kayla Gallabese. This is the show after the show, you know.
What's going on?
What up?
What's going on?
What up? What up? Hashtag what up? So what do you think of the vice president pick?
I don't know too much about him. I'll have to do some more research, but he's a young guy, so I think that'll help.
Why does that help?
Because there's a lot of young voters now that want a younger person in office. So
But what's younger than 87? I mean, I'm younger.
it's true. But this guy, what, 39, 38? He's in his 30s, so
What does that
he's
mean?
kind of the youngest.
He's the
the
first
first
millennial. Again, is he smart enough to stand in if somebody assassinates the president?
Ooh, too soon.
Too soon? What? No, it happened. We brought it up. The Supreme Court justice brought it up, and then it happened.
Yeah.
President Biden had to backtrack on his comment on the internet
About putting him in the bullseye.
to
or
donors
whatever.
about putting him in the bullseye, and then he used the word crosshairs last night in an interview with Lester Holt.
He really has a way with his words.
He has no way with his words, and that's a problem when you can't use the words correctly, like the woman that sang the national anthem. Ingrid Andress, who I'm a fan of.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
She's been nominated for 4 Grammys. Can we take a listen to her a cappella rendition of the Home Run Derbies?
Land of the free and the home of the brave. Fergie has officially passed the baton.
Is that Fergie was the worst, or Roseanne Barr?
I haven't heard Roseanne, but I think Ingrid is
I
now.
think Roseanne
but
did
Fergie
it
was pretty bad.
You think she did it on purpose?
I doubt it. Why would you want to do that on purpose?
Because nobody's going to notice you. This is, I mean, you can't compete with all the news and politics that are going on right now. How do you get attention for yourself?
I still hear it ringing in my ear.
Well, that's because it's still on.
But
yes.
yeah, I guess any attention is good attention for some.
Well, no, bad
so.
attention is still, as long as they spell your name right.
Yeah.
She got on TV.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's.
She's going viral.
Everybody's talking about her. Mm-hmm. And she can blame it on.
It's so bad.
She can blame it on the audio. It's hard to hear when you do that.
Yeah.
I've
that's
done
true.
that before.
And you hear yourself echo. Yeah, I've done it
through
too.
a stadium.
It's a little hard.
Singing? Mm-hmm. I played the national anthem.
I sung it. I sung it at my high school graduation.
And so you heard the reverberations, and did you botch that? Do we have tape of this?
There is video of this.
I'm going to ask the Sharmans for
it. Happy birthday, Mom. Now go find my video.
Yeah, I know they got video of you because you were around during videotapes and CDs.
Yeah, I'll have to find it.
There's another guy on the internet who is trashing Post Malone. Do you know Wheeler Walker Jr.?
I don't know who that is, but I've seen what he's been saying.
Have you?
Yeah.
I don't know who the guy is, but again, here's another way to
Walker
get.
Jr. here. Heard your new pop country song with Blake Shelton. Maybe the worst song I've ever heard. Don't want your filth in country music. You're dirtying it up. You're basically Florida Georgia Line with face tattoos. We don't like you. Go back to that crappy music you were doing before I knew who you were. Mr. Malone, see ya. Go home.
I don't know
That's
who
just
that is.
mean.
Again,
Like, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all.
well, that's the
Haven't your
general
parents
rule,
raised you?
but people are trying to cut through. You got to understand, people want attention, and this is how they do it. It's Amazon Prime. What are you buying?
Oh my gosh, I have so many things.
I got a cart with about 700 items in it, and it's valued at $43,000.
Hey,
and
big
it's just
spender.
like it's more of a wish list.
Yeah, it's true.
What do you want?
I want curtains, light fixtures, just things for the house, really. But I don't know if those are going to be on sale. But we'll see. What do you want?
I want some electronic stuff.
Oh yeah,
And
like
a girlfriend.
What? Oh, I don't know if you can buy. If you buy those on Amazon, it might be a little sketch.
It's illegal. I think you can rent a friend on the internet.
You
I've told you about
can,
that
you
before.
can.
You ever seen that website? Rentafriend.com.
Rent a friend. There's
Yeah.
also like Bumble Friend or whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
I have not tried it.
2 former Arby's employees are in jail. Don't read ahead. I know you're looking at it. Get this. You know what they went in there and stole? They were sneaking beef out of the restaurant. They went in there and they stole $3,500 worth of roast of the beast. Shania Aliyah and Stephanie Davis accused of stealing from the Arby's that they worked at. And all I have to say is don't.
Arby's, we have meat.
Oh my gosh, what?
Yeah, why would you do
Is
that?
it that good?
Obviously, they need horsey sauce, and they got it going on.
Horsey sauce.
Horsey sauce.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
What else you got?
Well, I found out that Jackson Hole is the 41st elopement destination in the U.S., so it's in the top 50. And that's where a lot of their travel comes from in the summer. Is for,
People showing up to get married.
yep, elopements and other things.
My parents eloped.
Did they?
They didn't tell anybody for 2 weeks.
Wow.
They were 19.
Wow.
My grandmother was not happy with my dad.
So your dad's mom was not happy?
Right.
Uh-oh.
And she held it against my mother, I think, the rest of her life.
But hey, it worked out.
But I showed up
We got a good thing out of it.
out of it. You got a good thing, I think.
We got a good thing out of that.
Well, again, good things come to a lot of people. I have 2 beautiful children too, and that's the end result. So, spread the love.
A domino effect of good people.
But you had a wedding. You know, how much? We were talking about what does the average person spend on a wedding?
Yeah, it's up there. I only spent like $5,000, but that's because I got married during COVID and had to cut half my costs.
Well, you
I don't have
cut
a
people.
choice.
Yeah, people. You had to cut people.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody showing up.
How much did you spend on yours?
Which one?
Oh,
I think it cost me more to get out of than I paid for the wedding.
my gosh.
Producer says average cost of a wedding is $15,000 in Idaho.
Which I think is on the lower side because,
Nowadays, yeah.
yeah, a lot of people from
Well,
the Church of Jesus Christ
people-
Latter-day Saints go on the cheaper end because you just use a church building and you can get everything there.
For the U.S., it's $29,000.
That
Yeah,
sounds
that's what I was
more
thinking.
accurate.
I was just going to say people here are cheap.
Yeah.
But people are cheap inherently. It all depends on how you're raised. But you can go to the courthouse and get this done. Yeah, I can marry people.
Oh yeah, you're.
You just gotta
what
have
is
a
it,
witness.
Authorized? What is it?
I am ordained.
Ordained by the state of Idaho.
No, by the state of Idaho. I'm just ordained by a church.
Ordained by the church.
Yeah, so but you got to go to the courthouse. We're gonna need a blood sample and a urine test and probably a hair sample and we're gonna do a credit check.
You performing background checks
All these,
now?
yeah. I need your LinkedIn account. I'm gonna need your password. All this stuff
SSN.
ought to be required to get into a marriage. Don't you think?
Yeah, yeah.
People just treat them like they're, something buy
Like
you,
it's just another
like
day.
you buy it at a flea market. No, it's a commitment, and commitment has several T's in it. Can you spell it? How many M's and how many T's in the word commitment?
Too many.
3 apiece. Yep.
3 apiece. Oh, okay. Sure.
Getting married's a big deal.
It is.
Because
It's a
when you
lot of
marry
work.
somebody, you marry their family. Speaking of family, how's your in-laws?
My in-laws, they're great.
Aren't they doing something neat
Yeah,
here?
they're renewing their vows in August, so that's going to be something.
They won't
So we're
let y'all know
preparing for
who's in
that.
charge. That's how that works. We're going to let y'all know. We're in charge of this. Look at this. We're married. Y'all need to get on the stick. That's how it works. When they start doing the oh my gosh, Morgan Wallen just reactivated his Instagram and made a huge announcement.
Wait, a huge announcement.
Yup.
What is it?
He's coming to Neyland Stadium, home of the Tennessee Volunteers in Knoxville, Tennessee. He's back. One night at a time tour.
Oh, so he just opened up another date or something?
Yeah.
Wow.
That stadium will hold 101,000 people.
Oh, that's a lot of people. It'll probably sell out.
Yo, totally. In the first hour.
Minute.
Hardy and Ernest will be there. But
Oh,
and
for
I'll go ahead
sure.
and say this. In this part of the world, these are like half stadiums where I come from. It's like
Mm-hmm.
you go to Albertsons Stadium or whatever, the blue Smurf turf
Yeah.
in Boise, it's like, what is this? This is like
small.
half of a stadium
Right.
where Garth came to. And then you go to Utah State and it's like, we at a high school? What is this?
Right, seriously.
I mean, y'all built it up against a hill, which is like, where's the rest of it go? Okay. So,
Ran out of
but you
space.
go to the South where college football rules, and it's 100,000 people in there. I mean, it's nuts. It's like a city
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
afternoon.
totally.
It's protected airspace. Even if your team stinks like mine does, people still show. It doesn't matter. It's a party. 80,000 people at Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina.
It's about the vibes.
It's about the tailgate party.
Yeah,
By the way, they have a new
exactly.
tailgate out now that's got place for your rump. Have you seen this?
No.
Indentions where you can sit on the tailgate where a little cutout for your hiney. It's like sitting in a baby seat, you know. So it's on the tailgate. So it's like, foomp, you almost sit right there because you don't want them ridges doing all that mess on you. Come back with
Not
some,
as comfy that
some
way.
busted tush.
Just get a blanket, lay it down. Why is it going to be so
put some
complicated?
foam in there, put some insulation in there so your hiney don't hurt. That is the worst. My back is killing me because I moved a
it
piece
still?
of furniture
Oh.
over the weekend, and I had to call some people to help me try to move it again yesterday.
Yeah.
This is a continuing saga. Watch Local News 8 in the morning tomorrow for my moving nightmare. You remember that clip from Friends? Pivot!
Yeah.
Pivot!
Yes.
Well, some other choice words have been said, and it
Was
ain't
that
just
rough?
pivot. I had
Oh,
to
I
call.
can't wait to
I
see
had to call boss movers in. These guys yesterday, I'm like, can you? What do y'all? I mean, truly, I'll show you a picture of it in the morning. Just make sure you watch, and it'll probably show up here tomorrow on the show after the show. So
Yeah.
hashtag. We have another video we were going to show. Something with the air. The RC plane. Sorry to keep you, Jay. Yeah, run that real quick. This is happening this weekend. The Desert Eagles Remote Control Air Club. They're going to let you take the paintball guns
feel like I'm being attacked.
to the remote control airplanes.
Where is he? I'll get you. I'll get you. No way. Why don't you come over here, you chicken? You.
Get him.
Oh
Come
my
on.
gosh, look at
Come
you.
on, rope. Get him. That's how we defend our country. So
I don't think it'll get that
Take
far.
it from
they're
Jeff.
going to raise money for the Disabled Veterans
Oh my gosh,
Mobility
that's so funny.
Organization, and they help to make revitalize those wheelchairs for
So
veterans.
this is something people can come out and do.
Yeah, you come out and you get shots there with those folks, and then we can raise money to fix up these wheelchairs for these veterans.
Oh, my
right here.
goodness.
And those
That's
are
so
all
cool.
refurbed, but some good people doing good things, having a good time. That's out
love
there by
it.
Doug Andrews Trucking off of the interstate, and that will happen
Oh.
Saturday morning. And they usually like to see me come out there and struggle and try to shoot stuff. I think you should go do it this year.
Should I go do it?
Or maybe we should send one of these on-the-spot reporters we have.
See how well
Put them
they
in an
do.
orange vest and let them chase down the remote control airplanes and buzz their little heads while they got
see
a
how it
paintball
goes.
gun. How does this work?
I don't think I'd be very good at it. My shot
I
is
want
not
to shoot
great.
people with the paintball
Wait.
guns. I mean, let's make suits out of them and, have it. I did that one time we had a turkey shoot with my stunt boy, old Adam Dellinger.
Whoa.
Yeah, put him in a turkey costume, took him out with a paintball gun. We had a turkey shoot.
Awful.
Well, they won free food.
Hey, there's something.
But
I
Adam
guess.
took the brunt of it. That's how you become a big-time radio star. He took my job. I gave him my job in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
That's so kind of you.
So yeah, now he's reproduced.
Wow.
Thanks to Jimmy. Jimmy hired him. Jimmy, when I hired that boy, my general manager called me and goes, "Are you sure about this guy?" Now they're like best friends, and they don't even talk to me anymore. It's
There you
like,
go. You got
okay,
wedged
yeah,
out.
I was right. I know good people. Yeah, I need to get me a suit like that too, probably pinky.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, that looks very.
We can twin.
No, that would be more like that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito. Twins. You ever seen that?
Yeah, that would be us, literally.
Yeah, that would be. I love doing this on TV.
Get the right angle. There you go. Yeah. I wonder if I can still do that.
Still do it. That rock's too big on your hand, and your little fingers look
Probably.
like Vienna sausages.
Hold on.
Fun at work. All right, have a great day. You got anything else? Nothing?
That's it.
We want to see your summer fun pictures. My computer's locked up. I'm going to call Radio Shack. Good night.